Hey everyone, this is Over and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. Oh, that's nice. Jewel at night. Right, I'm currently on the surface of the jewel moon, Laythe, and about to head back to our home planet Kerbal. First step is gonna be getting into orbit and docking with our interplanetary drive section. It's, well, slightly behind us, which is good. I think that's about the right position. Anyway, looks like it's gonna be a night launch, which I suppose is good too. Now we've seen both. Yeah, fuel levels look good. Yeah, rocket fuel burns so much faster than jet fuel. Well, we should have plenty, though. Gonna be interesting how different the ascent is gonna be compared to Kerbal. Not massively different, I'm thinking, but I think we might speed up a little bit faster. Yeah, buggy brakes, come on. There we go. I thought this was flat. Well, it's flat enough. Actually, why didn't I turn on the lights? Oh well, I'm already taking off now. There we go. Right, gear up. Does look like it's accelerating a bit faster. This area seems like a very nice landing spot. I was already going over the plans in my head, and yeah, I'm still gonna make bases built out of structural panels and a runway marked out with lights and landing beacons to guide my ships and, well, planes there. And yeah, then I heard 0.21 is gonna wipe the saves, and I'm like, never mind. They're definitely gonna be worth it though. I mean, just the ASES changes are awesome. I'm not quite sure about the crew management stuff, but yeah, I mean, right now, if you want to know the Kerbal, you put them on the runway in a placeholder capsule, and it's kind of awkward. But yeah, not much of a problem. But if they fix the clone Kerbals, then I'm glad. It's like, well, like right now, I have Jebediah on a trip somewhere, and if I want to launch another ship, I get Jebediah right there, even if he's not supposed to be home. And it's a bit annoying. Oh well. Hopefully that will be fixed. And the engine's speeding up, I hear. Wonder how high I can get on Laythe. Alright, time to open the other intakes. Just watching my intake air counter now in the top right corner. And cutting jet engines now. It does turn a bit on its own. Not much, just a little. Maybe I should move this back since the jet fuel is going from front. Let's try it. Getting up slowly there. Actually getting pretty close. That's a few. Well, inclination isn't right, but trying to correct that at launch, but it's kind of hard to. I'm not quite sure how much I would have to turn the other way. It's totally coming up on us. Right, so if we're only in half an orbit, that just means we're not fast enough. So we're slower than it, so it should still catch up with us, right? I think that's how it works. Oh, there's an encounter marker there now. We're still way too high, of course. Actually, how high do we have to go? Was it 60? Well, I really should have checked that earlier, huh? Yes, it was 60.6, so yeah, pretty close to that already. Kind of worrying though, having what seems so little fuel on the fuel gauge compared to stage rockets. Yeah, it's just gotta remind myself that it's a single stage to orbit and most of the fuel is burned in ascent. So after a few corrections, I got myself onto the same plane as my target, and I'm heading into a 1 kilometer encounter. You can see myself closing in now, and yeah, it seems like it's gonna be another docking in the dark. So I actually just dropped down the landing gear and used the landing lights at that point. I sure hope the tires won't mind the pressure difference. I was quite glad that the sun did come up at this point, because obviously the landing lights would be shining mostly forwards and I would be darkening the top of my ship against the target. Right, this one took me a bit to figure out. It's a bit strange having to do this from the moon. Like, instead of where do I have to burn to get my ejection right, it's where must the moon be, and do I have enough time to do the burn then, or am I even going to be on the correct side of it, and can I do it without smashing into the moon itself? Well, it's a bit strange. Anyway, I've just set up a couple of maneuver nodes now in advance, all in their different sphere of influences, and I've got myself a Kerbal encounter. So I'm just doing the first maneuver node of this. The craft seems a bit wobbly again. I guess I need to balance the fuel a bit more, since I did burn up all the fuel on the bottom. I did try to balance it, but I guess I didn't get it quite right. It actually seems top heavy, and it's burning the fuel from the top right now, so yeah, it should be fine. It's almost over anyway. Right, I left the sphere of influence of Laythe now, and I just started my main burn back home. I got all my fuel balanced now, but I guess it's still not gonna be a full throttle burn, because the estimated burn time just can't seem to make up its mind. Yeah, let's just blame the SES, you know, since that's getting replaced now anyway. Let's just blame everything on it. I'm not sure if I should time accelerate this. I mean, we all play KSP to hear the roaring sound of giant rockets propelling those little green men, right? So this take quite a while. I wonder if they're Kerbal women. I mean, seeing as they aren't real, of course not, but you know what, never mind. And yet another year later, I hope Jeb doesn't get bored easily. We're coming back towards Curvin, and I set myself up for aero capture. I suppose I didn't have to do that, as I still have plenty of fuel, huh? Well, I suppose it'll be quicker, and harder, and stupid, and potentially fail, but quicker. I guess that's me playing Kerbal at 0200, huh? And there come the re-entry flames. And the turbulence. Just try to keep this steady. Yeah, it's doing this again. Not sure why it wants to pitch up so much. Yeah, it wants to go flat surface against the airstream. That's totally how aerodynamics work. Alright, as you can see, I'm coming in for landing at KSC now. I did end up being a bit short, which was planned, but how far short was not. But that's alright. Those jet engines are pretty efficient, and the plane glides quite well now as well, since it's so light, with all that rocket fuel being gone. I think I might make a jet-only version of this plane to fly around Kerbin. I don't know how far that would go. I quite like this plane. except for the ladder. Touchdown. Nice. All right. Thanks for thanks for watching, everyone, and see you all later.